Hi, I'm Luke. I'm the founder and CEO of Rigged, or you can just call me the responsible dirtbag here. And today we wanted to just go through some of the people behind this company. When we started Rigged, the mission was to create a great place for people to work. And a team is only as good as the sum total of its parts. And so we wanted to just give you a behind the scenes look at what makes Rigged happen day in and day out. So starting off with who you are most likely to interact with first, we have Sam. So Sam is our customer experience lead. So when you reach out online or on the phone, you have a question about an ultra swing, anything that may possibly come up, you are very likely to be talking to Sam first and foremost. So it's a super important role. Sam takes a tremendous amount of pride in handling every single customer's incoming question as if it's the most important question he's ever going to get, and he honestly does live by that. And he will do anything he can to make sure that everyone that's interacting with Rigged is having the best possible experience.
All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above, get the cream on the side.
So this is our co-founder and CFO, Ryan. Behind Rigged, there is a backbone, and his name is Ryan. So everything that comes through operationally and financially, Ryan is a huge part of what has gotten us to where we're at. We would not be here without Ryan's support being that other half of the brain to our creative ideas and wild things we want to do. Ryan's the one who tells us how the heck are we going to afford this and how do we actually get this through all the way to shipping it out the door and getting it to you.
I don't even care. In my life, I don't battle with no fear. Fighting dragons always been a real one. Hate you saying showing love, you a real chameleon.
So next up we have Chris and Kevin. Chris is inventory management. Kevin is our warehouse manager. These guys are making sure that we have product in the building at all times and that it's shipping out every single day as fast as possible to get to you. So now into the warehouse where we get everything out, where we do all of our final assembly, build tables, put together ultra swings, do installs for all y'all who are local to us or making a trip from somewhere else and really want to meet us in person. This is where it happens. So next up we've got Chris and Ray. Chris is currently building some of our ultra tables. Ray is getting the ultra table brackets boxed up. And we take those two items, put them in a box together, and either ship them out to you or get everything set aside for a local pickup and an install. Next up we have Kyle. Kyle wears a lot of hats, everything from doing a huge part of the builds for our own company rigs, supporting shows, building license plate kits, rebuilding our warehouse after we moved. Kyle's been with us a long time. He's worn a lot of hats, and pretty much anything you throw at him, he figures it out. So moving over to the other side of the building, we have more of our design side. So in here, we have this little laboratory of where we come up with new stuff. So this is Eric and I's office. Eric is our lead engineer and designer. He's sort of a unicorn. He can blow things up as an engineer when he needs to, but he's also very creative and artistic. And together, this is where all the new product launch videos you see with Eric speaking, this is where that stuff gets created. So last but not least, we have Jason. Jason is another co-founder and he is also the CMO. So CMO might sound really fancy, like, oh, I just sort of direct marketing, but Jason does everything himself, which you may not know about him, but behind the scenes, video editing, photo editing, pretty much 90% of everything you see from Rigged, Jason is doing himself. In addition to wearing a ton of other hats, he is really a jack of all trades, and Rigged would not exist without his all-in efforts in a million different categories since our creation.
I was on a mission, I was on a plane. This is my transmission, I know I sounded insane. Please just listen.
So there you have it. That is the Rigged team, but not really, because the real Rigged team is made of all of you guys as well. And as cool as our internal team is and how fun it is to work here, we wouldn't be where we are without all of the Ramblers out there. And the other part of why Rigged brings me personally so much joy is getting to meet really rad people day in and day out from all over the world, actually. And hearing your stories, hearing where you go with your rig, why you do what you do, brings me so much joy, and it's seriously the coolest thing ever. And I couldn't be more grateful for the team we have, the people we've met along the way, and for this aimless journey that we're on. So we'll see you out there, guys. Thank you.